Tomb of the Cybermen, episode 4. Kaboom! Right, I'm loving Victoria, who doesn't have much to do but gets a nice line in sarcastic comments. And I'm loving Kaftan and Cleek because they are effective humanoid baddies. I'm loving all the incidental characters in Tomb of the Cybermen. I don't think there's one weak character, and some of them might be archetypes, but they're pretty good. I love the American Spacemen. I think they have a good line in Sarky humour. I'm loving, all of a sudden, the Cyber Controller and the weird cyber voices. I'm alright with the Cybermats. And I absolutely love Toberman's tragic end. Toberman in this episode is the absolute hero. And his line is, that bit at the end where it focuses on Toberman and the Cybermen, and you almost feel as if the director's trying to make some, well, as profound as Doctor Who doing a monster story gets. But, there should have been another way. Poor old Toberman deserved much better. And yes, you can turn around and say for 2 successive stories we've had an ethnic stereotype coming to a sticky end and almost being disposable. But Toberman was the hero here. Let's never forget. Toberman was the hero. He had a nice...
And the Turk in the last one.
And the Turk in the last one was a hero as well. And it's the whole noble savage thing. But I still think the programme redeems itself to a certain extent. So let's talk about Tomb of the Cybermen overall. I'm sure I may have said it seems like I remember in the first episode that fandom, we love Tomb of the Cybermen, we find Tomb of the Cybermen. Tomb of the Cybermen is really good, and the reason it's really good is not because it's not a big Eve of the Daleks. This time my knee is wobbling, I'm sorry. Not because it's a big Eve of the Daleks, big end, massive. It is just another Cybermen story. It's a good Cybermen story, and the whole Telos/Mondas thing just confuses you somewhat. But fundamentally, it's a very good Cybermen story. But it's all the other characters in it, all the archaeological party, and they all just stand up as characters. And the Cybermen do, I think, work best as just this menace. They don't really do dialogue particularly well. I think Cybermen start to struggle when they talk too much. So it's this sort of en masse thing. And let's be honest, the threat in Tomb of the Cybermen is that all these Cybermen will pour out of the tombs and start doing everybody. So the fact that you've got Kaftan and Cleek to provide the real danger, the threat throughout is, will they wake up? Will they get out the hatch? I think it stands up as a story. I don't think it's the best ever, but I think as a Patrick Troughton monster story, it's pretty damn good. Wife?
Thumbs up from me.
Foot up from the wife. Child is asleep. Hopefully the other child's asleep. Cat's over there. Loving it. See you next time.